Last time on every Hue of You. How did it all go, Twyla? Who was your first customer? Jess was my first customer, a girl around my age. She was very interested in you, Lau. What did you do today? Spreading the word of your enchanting services, for one. Word should be spreading in Zeus too. What did you learn today? I learned that this process is made a lot smoother if you're just generally patient and friendly. What else did you get up to? I had to go all the way to Cypress Beach for an outburst. Also, this is a repeat victim case. This isn't at all uncommon nowadays. This flaring country is known for it even. Are you sure you should be spending your time here? Twyla Lanning, what did I just tell you? Don't get complacent. Nobody put me on your case, you know. There actually is no case in the system yet. We're so spread thin. But I've got to get going now. Make sure you prepare for the Zeason clientele. You wouldn't believe the amount of outbursts caused by Zeasons creeping out innocents soft as an orange. And now continuing. Hello! Welcome back to EHoY. It's going to be nighttime. We're going to see the Zeasons. It's nighttime right now. In fact, it's 1:47 a.m. I shouldn't be doing this, but I'm doing this. So, let's give it a try. I've done a lot today. I went on a walk to get some paper towels. I went in VR, so my legs and my voice, they've all had a bit of a workout going on. I'm quite tired. I want to go to bed, but I'm not doing that. So, little girl. Oh my god. She looks so funny. There's like little horns, some weird sort of, I want to say cat ears, but they're not really ears. They're horns. Anyway, I bolt to the front, but there's nothing there. Horses. Maybe I should make some changes to the sleep schedule if I'm going to be routining daily from now on. Little girl! Ah! It's 2 a.m. almost. I don't want to scream. This was a terrible idea. And I'm already fucking peeking on the microphone apparently. Maybe I should move it back, or I don't know what I should do. I don't know how to use a microphone. Hello. It is just me, little girl. Who? Where are you? Boom. Ah! How under the forces did you get in here? Ooh, the lightning. Okay, there's a cat in my room. She's kneading the carpet, but she really likes tearing it up. And it's probably getting noise removed, but I want to be so sure. What even are you? Thunder roars not far from us. I take a deep, shaky breath in, trying to piece together any composure that remains. With these long, spindly legs of mine, of course, little girl. Why do you ask such foolish questions? Stars, this woman. Please, miss, could you refrain from doing that again? I don't want to cause an outburst. Outburst? That's a different voice and that is a terrifying drawing. Outburst? How droll these overcity vermin are, with their infantile fears. Infantile? How do you genius Undercity folk not risk chaos then? Undercity? Another city-state bloke known for its extent. We read that last time. For like the third time we've read that. What's risk chaos say? When one is emotional to the extent that they are at risk of causing an outburst. Yep, that was pretty self-explanatory. Don't be mistaken. I do not take myself for a genius, darling. Nor do I think you a fool. Not yet, at least. I am merely unaccustomed to your people's, how should I say, quaint practices. But I assure you, I am not so different from yourself. I am sure you know why, little girl. Perhaps deep inside of you there is a voice that tells you this simple fact. The simple fact that this life of ours Oh, how this is all so utterly meaningless. Ha! How amusing is that eye-opening little factoid. I was right. I'm scared. She's completely lost it. Marbles, bananas, nuts, coconuts even. She's lost them all. Why fear what has no meaning, don't you think, little girl? I agree, Twyla. No, can we stop shouting, please? I just woke up, miss. Maribel. Call me Maribel. But my full name is Maribel Anastasia Fivolova. At least during this phase of the moon. What the actual It is high time, my petite petunia. You make me a dainty little ring. But not too dainty. It is for my husband after all. You know how these men can be. They won't so much as put on an apron unless... Ring. Got it. Come back in a few. Bye. A few what, little jeweler girl? Girl? Do you fear me, girl? God, this is a terrible idea. What's her husband? Again, just because of the skin color, I want to go but I want to be different. Let's go with gold, because we haven't done much gold so far. And who knows what her husband would like. So... I mean, we could try and do a judgment call based on who is the kind of person that would marry that. Who knows? Maybe they'd be into gold. Who knows? I don't know. Alright, is this one again? The same as the bracelet. Anyway. Yes, I fear you, Maribel. Blaring Earth. I'm so not looking forward to this. No, I just have to take charge and do my job. I'll make her fear me. On the bright side, she seems very open. Maybe I can use that to my advantage. I'm not in the mood to make her fear me. She had to be the first Zayasin, huh? They're not usually that strange, right? I got unlucky. So what? If she plays any more tricks on me, I'm kicking her out. It must be a front. She's hiding something for sure. She must be hiding something. I don't think she's hiding something, but that's a more interesting option. I have been putting a lot of faith in Lau. I'd never opened a Zayasa on my own. He's been trustworthy so far. I'll keep my wits about me. Don't know him that well. I reckon I still have a lot to learn about him. Even after our chat last night. Huh. Let's keep our wits about us. Let's keep them about us. Forget opening to Zayasa. How did he convince me to become an enchantress? Don't act like you're blindly going along with this. I chose to do this. And I will. He treats me like his student. But, Sensei, I'll surpass you one day. Just you wait. I chose to do this. Okay, get back in the zone. After I wrap up, I'll have to face her again. No problem. I'll hold my ground. She's just a little eccentric. Don't take it to heart. Observe her well. I'm sure she'll reveal plenty about herself without her words. Yes, let's keep an eye on her. Ooh. That's interesting. How the hell is that gem in place? I'm assuming it's something on the side that we're not getting a clear picture of. Wow. I should be taking more screenshots. Just as I'm packing the jewelry, a dark figure slinks past in the corner of my vision. I curse under my breath. She's not getting me this time. I've finished your piece, Maribel. You can come out of the shadows now. Your weak disposition has made you more vigilant, is it? Hope you don't mind me taking a picture of you, Maribel. Excuse me? Disregard that impetuous comment of mine, dear Twyla. Did I tell you my name? Did I ever tell her my name? Let us move on. Show me the shiny little fruit of your labor. I opened the ring box and presented to her. Oh my! Your youthful features belie your experience, my little duckling. How intriguing. I can't help but chuckle, and some tension releases from my shoulders. But I hear you possess another talent worthy of more intrigue. Do tell me, is it true? You can enchant jewelry? You can enchant jewelry? Yep, that's right. I can transfer the energy from an emotion of your choice into this ring. She's definitely a bit odd, but perhaps my fears were misplaced. Excellent! You are exactly the delicious meal I have been craving. Yeah, never mind. Right. So you'll need to tell me... Yes! I have heard from my people below. Simply speak your story with true conviction, and the witch shall capture your heart. What? I'm not a witch! And I don't capture hearts! Of course not. But you cannot expect a Zayasin bartender to tell tales free of embellishment. So that's how she heard of me. Wonder if she and her husband frequent bars. Maybe that'll lead somewhere. Or maybe not. Zayasa does have a much stronger drinking culture after all. Listen, darling. Why not embrace the title of witch? I agree. I feel a witch is not evil, green and wrinkly, but powerful, mysterious, and seductive. Seductive? I believe that is what I said. Okay. But still, I wouldn't say I'm powerful. What a coy girl. Here, listen to this and tell me it does not exude power. Legends tell of a witch that can coax out your innermost feelings with nothing but a sharp mind and a silver tongue. Well, when she says it like that... maybe I don't mind a bit of Zayasin embellishment after all. And I guess being a witch doesn't sound that bad. Perfect! Then, I will speak your legend and make you the Undercity's shining star! Same thing. So choose, Twyla. Which witchy name befits this witchy dame? I can be the Witch of Jewels! No, the Witch of Zenoa. No, not that either. The Witch from Above! The Twilight Witch! Forget witch, call me the Enchantress. Nah, I'm a witch. I think the Twilight Witch, the Witch from Above, has a really cute thematic tie that I like. The Twilight Witch is fitting because of the store's name, but I want to be the Witch from Above, to be honest. Like, without the context, I wouldn't go for that. But with the context, I like it. I like it. The Witch from Above. Oh god, I almost. Her energy is rubbing off on me. maybe I should just let that happen. You know? The Witch from Above, so they know where to find me. Oh my! I feel faint before your royal presence. Shall I kneel before you, my queen? I'm trying not to go full on, like, just, oh my, how are you, my sweet darling? Because for some reason, I really want to go to that little girl. So, I don't know. Tell me what you think. There's no need, my humble servant. We share a laugh together. Ha ha ha! Your Highness, Witch from Above, I shall tell sufficiently embellished tales of your glory to my people below. I didn't take enough breath for that. I'm just not breathing right just in general. Wow, thanks, Maribel. So then, that bartender you mentioned, was it you all along? You are mistaken, my tulip. I operate a bookshop. But in truth, is it not the bookshop that operates me? For the toll of time's passage affects me least within its literary confines. A bookshop? Wow. Have you always wanted to run a bookshop? Not exactly. Ooh. This is from the glossary. We've seen this. Susan's. Cool. Lips.
In my youth, I was misled by the bright, insufferable pleasures my city pushes into its people's faces. You may think Zeus is a strange place, my sweet Twyla, and you would be right, of course. But in truth, there is a reason behind our madness. And that reason is why I find all this noise around so utterly meaningless.
What is this reason then? Why do you think Zeus are so strange?
Let us just say not everyone has found the fulfillment I have. Not everyone has left the life of being constantly inundated with material pleasures to the point of it addling their brains in the past.
That's a lot to take in. I wonder what kind of life Maribel left in the past. Could you tell me more about your husband? You two like hanging out in bars, right?
With respect, you would not catch me alive in those filthy undercity bars, dear. Not anymore, that is. As for my husband, he does reek of booze far more regularly these days, it's true. Yet, I'm certain his problems do not reside in a bottle. For instance, that bartender likely causes more problems for old Mr. Frivolova than any drink ever could. To go so far as to bring those problems into my humble bookstore. Despicable!
What was a bartender doing in your bookstore? Who is this guy?
He is merely a shameless snake, surreptitiously slithering into my sanctuary of stories. Think about how my husband spends his nights in a drunken depression since I stopped accompanying him to the bar.
Isn't that kind of him, though?
Yes, it would be kind, wouldn't it? If its words were not laced with venomous lies. Dear, you should have seen the perverse look about his eyes. It made me sick. Looking me up and down with a debasing glare. And he had the gall to claim my husband must not satisfy me.
That's disgusting.
It is. Preying on my husband's issues in an attempt to come between us.
Her husband's issues?
Sinking his fangs into my personal matters under the pretense of helping me. The vile snake! He told me of your enchanting abilities. A convenient way of slipping into a conversation. You know how bartenders are.
I'm not sure that I do. It seems odd for this guy to go all the way to your bookstore for this.
It must be different in Zenoa then.
My head. That voice is doing something to my head. I haven't felt this before. This is concerning.
These Zeasan bartenders barely even tend to their bars. Instead, they tend to secrets, gossip, and dirt. They absorb information and use it to lure in their nosy clientele. Can you imagine dedicating your livelihood to such nonsensical pursuits?
Why don't they just serve drinks like normal bartenders?
Oh, well. First, let me tell you a teensy bit more of this little world of ours below yours. You see, years ago the powers that be in Zeasa decided that they would benefit from being just slightly meddlesome. Taking inspiration from their once stoic brethren above, they began to giggle mischievously upon realizing just how much they could control. Control? Ordinary gambling should be illegal, they decided. But let's make betting on bar fights part of the Good Samaritan's daily routine. Let's limit how much people can drink. Serving, selling, possession or consumption of alcohol would now be limited to 4 standard drinks.
Damn. I'd pay good money to see Maribel do a stand-up comedy routine.
Psychically are fun and all, but you can only do 1 sheet. And just what was the purpose of all this meddling, my dear Twyla?
Huh?
Me? Unless you have a small baby Twyla in that pouch of yours. Yes. Can you ascertain the purpose of this meddling from the Zayasan state?
Oh, fuck. Alright. So, is the purpose to ensure people's safety? Definitely not. Is the purpose so people don't ruin their enjoyment? Maybe. Or is the purpose...
Aha! Trick question! There's no purpose.
I like that one. Nice try. Trick question. There is no purpose. What the
Dear, you are an absolute riot. But you must be aware of that.
Oh? Am I wrong? I really thought I was right.
Sadly, you are incorrect. But please do try again.
I suppose it's so people don't ruin their own enjoyment? Now that I think about it, Zaysans are often very... material?
Ah, you got there in the end. Yes, we are generally the material type, correct. The theory is that, beyond a certain point, activities like drinking and gambling will overall result in a net negative amount of pleasure. Zayas as a whole is brought more pleasure when people abstain from more than 4 standard drinks, so the state restricts how much you drink. Simple, no? The state calls it... The state call it pleasure regulation. I like to call it the spoilt dinner policy.
Pleasure regulation. Zayasan state regulates pleasurable activities to ensure the total positive emotions felt outweighs the negative. For example, Zayasa has legal limits on drinking. Huh?
When a mother snatches sweets away from their child before dinner, she takes a small joy away, in the hope they enjoy their dinner more later. Just like the Zayasan state is doing with this cheeky pleasure regulation.
That makes sense, actually.
Indeed. On paper, the policy is quite sensical too. But ironically, taking away small joys angers adults far more than children. I'm ashamed to admit I was one of those adults in my materialistic mid-20s, furious whenever the lollipop was snatched out of my hands. Alas, we were all barking up the wrong tree. But that's life, isn't it, dear? You bark like mad at a tree for years, then one day...
Just a second, Miss Frivolova. You still haven't answered my question.
Oh, why are we loading now?
Interesting.
Eh?
You have asked me a question? Yes, why do bartenders in Zayasa not stick to serving drinks? Isn't it normal for bars to limit how much patrons drink anyway? And what are they trying to achieve with all this information they gather?
A good question, Twyla, but I'm afraid it has a trite answer. After all, every one of these charlatans chase the same lover. Money. With her glittering green skin, rectangular body, and a luscious papery texture.
Oh, I see. We're going the American route of money, and not the superior Australian route where it's plastic. Which sounds kind of more problematic when the world is kind of all against plastic right now. Anyway.
Or perhaps in her modern form, she has the sensual curvature of numbers on a digital...
Maribel. Forgive me, but what are you even talking about?
No, I shall not forgive you. What are you talking about, Missy? You have not even ventured past the naive confines of Zenoa, have you?
No.
Then I suggest you heed my word. Many Zayasans lavish money as if it is some kind of ambrosia. Greedily rampaging through life with a reckless disregard for their bodies, relations, lives, ethics, you name it. But it is not the root of the nonsensical collective Zayasan hive mind.
I have to pivot back towards the bartender discussion. This might prove more relevant, but she hasn't even mentioned her husband yet. Right, but...
And yes, I do remember your question. Those bartenders, you see... How should I describe them? In short, dear, it is like this. They are deceitful fools, the lot of them. And in fact, I am not talking about the bartenders only. No, it's all of them. All these frenzied and knowing scoundrels, with their eyes hungrily eyeing on the next shot of dopamine. Even that fool husband of mine.
Even her husband? Hold on. Can we go back 5 tangents, sir? This bartender, he lied about your husband being in a drunken depression?
Yes, of course he lied. Do you not hear me, girl? What's the matter with all these incessant questions? Bartender this, husband that. Whatever happened to polite, respectful discussion? Was I a fool to believe those kind, innocent eyes of yours? Do they belie a reckless inconsideration of basic...
I close my eyes and drown out her words, taking a deep breath. Okay, I'm pushing myself way too hard. Hey, it happened again. But this one wasn't as long. We're good, we're fine. We'll go back to the video now. I'll mute it. Darn. Fucking darn. No. Was I? No, not again. No. Okay, we didn't lose nearly as much. Thank God. So, I think it cut off. I had to close my eyes. So anyway, I don't know where all this came from. Her anger seems genuine too. Perhaps I hit a nerve. I need to stop this before there's a repeat of the situation with Lois, but maybe I can spin this around. I steel myself, mustering some hidden resolve. And we can choose to explore her anger towards Zeus's materialism, or dig deeper on her husband's issues. Hello. This is the end of this episode. I don't know when this is happening, but I hope you enjoyed it, and you're looking forward to the next one. God, this voice is too much for me. But it's fine. It doesn't go on for much longer. It does. But thank you for watching. Remember the buttons. Good move tonight, and I will catch you later. Bye.